You gotta take control, life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life.
Hey guys, it's Jedi Joey coming at you with another video. So I was going to go to bed and pretty much sometimes when you have to schedule a lot of videos, news comes up. My mic's set up right now, and we can't have Den of Nerds Josh be the only one that's the biggest Doctor Doom fan. I read all the comics. I love Doctor Doom from the video games, everything. And I've been one of the biggest supporters for the idea. There's so many people that consider Downey being Doom lazy writing. And there's all these crazy people who are like, oh, it has to be a Tony Stark variant. That's the only way that Doom works. Well, we have a new article from Robert Downey Jr. and Kevin Feige that confirms this ain't no variant, bro. This is about to get real. Which is why I got the green lights on. And, oh, strapping, hold up to your butts, nerds. We're about to get real. We're about to get real sweaty. You got the air conditioning on. Make sure the heat is turned down because I'm about to bring the heat crazy. Bring it firepower style. All right. So in this new article we're going to talk about today, we have. Oh, sorry, it closed up on us. Let me hold it in my hand so we can read it properly better. All right. Actually, we'll do it this way. Yeah. So. Yeah. Why not? All right. So in this new article, we have Robert Downey Jr. breaks silence on MCU return as Doctor Doom, confirms he's playing Victor Von Doom, not a Tony Stark variant. Now you might just say, oh, so he says he's Victor Von Doom. Actors lie. They've done this for cameos all the time. Yes, but here's the thing that you need to understand is there's Doom being like a variant and being just Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is different than just Victor Von Doom. Victor Von Doom is the main alter ego of Doctor Doom. So it's kind of that Jekyll and Hyde situation. So the fact he confirms he's Victor Von Doom, guys, this means he's Victor Von Doom. We learned recently from a recent leak that he is from the same Fantastic Four universe. You better believe that this Doom knows our Pedro Pascal Reed Richards. So we're about to go crazy on this. Now, people ask me, like, well, if he's not a variant of Tony Stark, how are they going to simplify him looking like Bang! Bang! Well, he doesn't have to, because here's the thing. All people have made fan art of him looking like Tony Stark with the Tony Stark goatee, but here's the thing. When he's Doom, because his face is going to be all scarred up and everything, I think RDJ, we've seen him do this for roles in the past, I think RDJ will shave. Because when you look at, I think Pedro Pascal is going to get a full beard to be like Reed, and I think that Doom is going to be clean shaven like he is in the comics. Because we'll go over, when I make the video, when I put the edits in, you'll see pictures of Doom from when we had RDJ cast as Doom officially at Comic-Con. He's wearing all green suit and tie. But then if you look at the earlier MCU movies, in Iron Man 1, you see Tony wear a lot of green. So they might have been planning this Doom plan for a long time. And then you see later, you see Doom in the comics, clean shaven, wearing a almost like a gray suit, but with a lot of green, which hints at Tony. So in this article, which they cover a lot of interesting stuff with San Diego Comic-Con, as well as the news that D23 talked about the new Tony Stark ride. Here's what is said. Robert Downey Jr. broke his silence on playing MCU's Doctor Doom, confirming he is indeed playing Victor Von Doom rather than a Tony Stark variant. You can hear more from the actor right here. At last month's San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel Studios welcomed the Russo brothers back to the MCU as the directors of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. However, the biggest surprise was saved for later with the introduction of Robert Downey Jr. as the Multiverse Saga's new big bad, Doctor Doom. The Oscar winner spent over a decade playing Iron Man, so the fact he's returning to Marvel as the iconic villain was definitely unexpected. Unfortunately, much of the excitement from fans will be him playing an evil Tony Stark variant in Doom's armor. Talking to Hollywood Reporter, which we love sharing scoops from because they actually give us quite a bit of insight on great videos, Downey broke his silence on being cast as Doom while addressing his role as Iron Man in Disneyland's upcoming Stark Flight Lab ride, which is showcased in D23. He confirmed that he's playing Victor Von Doom while discussing Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige's earnestness to do right by the character. So probably a year ago, because if you guys don't know, Kevin Feige was writing the original old Fantastic Four movies. He was working for Fox back in the day when they were doing the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. So he has seen Doom fail again and again and has wanted to see a proper Doctor Doom. And it's just so fitting, even though there's been people that cried out for Mads Mikkelsen in the MCU to get to play Doom. We saw him play Caecilius. It was cool. Maybe he would have been a cool Doom eventually, but I don't know, some people say this is the safe choice. But I think Downey, if you watch some of the early MCU movies, and we'll go deep into this when we go later into this video, I think this is the best case scenario because I don't like the idea. The variant idea to me seemed lame. I think him being Doom, makes a real threat for our Avengers. It makes the most sense. This has potential to be one of the most epic things ever. I mean, him being Doom is going to be incredible. The fact he's actually Victor Von Doom, they can do so many good things with him in this. I mean, exploring the dark magic, having martial arts abilities, having his powers. It's going to be fantastic. And Tony Stark's Robert Downey Jr. is such a great actor in that intelligence side. He played so well of Tony. But we know Doom is almost half as smart as Tony, so we know it's going to get crazy. So probably a year ago, because, Feige and I have kept in touch. We're pals. Jon Favreau, Feige, and I have kept in touch. I'm close with the Russo brothers. We have other business we've been doing, so there's this little group of fellow travelers. And I had this instinct that I wanted to go to Bob Iger, and I had an idea outside of the cinematic universe for how I could be of service to what's going on in the parks and all their location-based entertainment. Susan and I were sitting down with Feige at one point, and he said, it just keeps occurring to me that you were to come back. And Susan was like, wait, come back as what? And then we both realized over time that it was another thing that just disproves any doubt anyone could ever have about that guy. A very sociopath, synthesized, creative thinker about how can we not go back? How can we not go backwards? How can we not disappoint expectations? How can we continue to beat expectations? And he brought up Victor Von Doom. I looked up the character, and I was like, wow. Later, Feige goes, let's get Victor Von Doom right. Let's get that right. I love this because it shows Feige cares so much about this character. He wants to see it be done right. And Victor Von Doom is one of my most favorite Marvel characters ever. And I need to see this character being done right. I've said Marvel will be set for light. If they can get Doctor Doom, Thanos is nothing compared to Doom. If they can do Doom right, they have their Darth Vader. They have their villain that will be the most. This is the villain that can take Joker, all the other villains off the top spot. He is such an incredible villain. He has so much amazingness to him. There's so much to love about him. He's such an incredible character. He has so much intelligence to himself. He brings a level of ruthlessness to himself, and he just is a different level. There's a reason he's the main villain in Fortnite right now. He's an incredible threat. And so they worked so hard to get Victor Von Doom right. Let's get that right. So then I said to Kevin, can I talk to Bob Iger? And he goes, about? I go about everything. I'd gone to Bob's house, and I don't know how to describe that experience. I've had a lot of really cool experiences, but I go to Iger's pad, we sit down, and he goes, I like it. I was like, he likes it, he said. Come by the Imagineering campus. Feige and I go to Imagineering campus, and you guys want to talk about two guys that are not easy to have their minds blown. I let alone at the same time, I can't say too much, but what is going on there right now is so beyond my expectation of what it was even possible. So it doesn't sound like Feige wanted Downey back as Iron Man, explaining why the decision was made to instead cast him as Doctor Doom. Now we can't help wonder whether Marvel Studios will avoid addressing any similarities between Tony and Victor by treating Downey's Doom as a completely separate character. If so, it could be similar to how Johnny Storm's resemblance to Captain America was only touched on in passing in Deadpool and Wolverine. So this I like. So going into this article, Doctor Doom, like I said, one of the most legendary characters. The creatives at B want this character to get the justice he deserves. They show they're taking the initiative. I think we can hope this is going to be a win. Bob Iger signed off on it. Feige signed off on it. This is the win Marvel needs. Deadpool and Wolverine might have started the path to saving the MCU, but what we need, while Cassandra Nova was a step in the right direction, Cassandra Nova doesn't have the layers or the fan base or the knowledge that Doom has. And Doom just... I know people will always remember Robert Downey Jr. being Iron Man, but we know Robert Downey Jr. has wanted a character that challenges him as an actor. This is the character that will definitely do that. I love Tony Stark, but Doom is not Tony Stark. Doom is complicated, complex, interesting, intelligent, threatening, fearsome, terrifying. He's truly the Jekyll and Hyde, the Darth Vader, the Joker without the sense of humor, just craziness. He's a psychopath, he's insane, and intelligence all in one. And so I'm really excited about this news. I love talking about Doctor Doom with you guys. I can't wait to see him become God Emperor Doom and take on Loki, especially since Downey and Hiddleston had such a good background as Iron Man and Loki. Now the tables have turned. Now Loki's the hero, and Downey's the villain. So like we say, you either die a hero, or you live long enough to become the villain. Look, he died as Tony Stark, but he lived long enough as Tony Stark to become the villain. And now he's Victor Von Doom. I can't wait for this, guys. Are you guys big Doctor Doom fans? If you guys want me to do a whole comic book background video on Doctor Doom, why he's my favorite Marvel villain, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And in terms of parallels, I saw someone ask, how will Downey's Doom compare to Thanos? Well, if Thanos' power was 1,000 or 1,000 and something crazy level, Doom will be over 9,000 tenfold. So get ready for Doom, guys. A new power is rising. The age of Doom is upon us. If you enjoyed my video, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Have a marvelous day.
Woo!